We're going to go ahead and just give a recommendation right now.
Mm-hmm.
Go on to YouTube.
Right now.
Right now. And search Billy Corgan Rides a Roller Coaster. And if you know anything about the Smashing Pumpkins, I promise you will not be disappointed.
You can thank us later.
Yeah. That's all we have to say about that. You can let us know on Twitter, #NovaTalks. Tell us if you liked the video. Hey, speaking of Nova Talks, hello and welcome to Nova Talks.
I just got blasted in the face with that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I didn't even peek the microphone. It's because I stepped like 10 feet back.
That's because you do what you have to. And you definitely have to.
I got a loud voice, Matt. Also, I'm probably going to have to pee at some point during this podcast.
You're not allowed to.
Oh, okay. We'll see.
If you pee in your pants, that's just... I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know, man. A gallon of water is a lot of water.
Yeah, well, it's your fault.
You want to just go ahead and tell them what you want to talk about today?
No, we'll get to it.
No,
we'll
you're
get
right.
to it in my time, all right?
Welcome, Evie. Welcome to the podcast.
Greetings.
We're glad you're here. We're glad you're joining us.
Glad to have you back.
Joining us. We're also glad you're here, listener and viewer as well. We're glad that you're here with us today on this April 3rd.
Beautiful Wednesday evening.
And it actually was a beautiful day. It was 75 degrees outside and sunny, which is weather we haven't seen in quite some time.
Finally.
Yeah, this is your time, man.
This is
your time.
Springtime is my time.
Are you just ladling yourself with it? Are you?
If I could put it in a spoon and just bathe in it, that'd be great.
Well, you can't, but you could metaphorically.
I mean, I could just run outside naked. I guess I could do that. That's like bathing in it.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right.
Or taking a shower in Mother Nature.
Maybe you should just do that right in the middle of your neighborhood.
Maybe I should.
Maybe you should. And tell the listeners with the date, and they'll all be there, and they'll be joining.
If you'll
with
all
you.
join us, no, I'm not telling you where I live. Why would I do that?
April,
4 of you know anyway, so
April 27th, which is your birthday. You got a birthday coming up this month, man.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I'm not ever gonna have a birthday ever again.
Nope, you got a birthday coming up.
I'm gonna stay 26 forever. I'll never age.
Nope, we're gonna get old.
I am eternal.
We're gonna get old, Matt. Well, we're already old.
Hey,
I mean, we're not old, but like we kind of
just
are.
feels that way.
We kind of are old.
It's just slowly beginning to feel that way.
This will be the first. This will be a first for us, though, because the number of our birthdays will line up with how old we are for the first time.
Yeah, and then never again.
And then never again until we turn 127.
Wow.
Which is
I
not...
sincerely hope I don't make it that far.
Honestly, same. Honestly, same. I don't know. How old is the oldest person on the planet right now? Do you know?
There has been someone make it to 120s.
Like recently?
Yes.
That's insane. How do you make it that long? What's their secret? I was watching.
Medical advances have come a long way.
I mean, that's true. How old is the oldest person? 114 years old.
Someone has made it to 120.
That's crazy. They're in Japan, of course.
Yeah. They live forever. And you know what? Male or female? Probably female.
Yeah, it's female.
She looks the same as she did when she was 50.
I don't know. If you're looking at the picture that I'm looking at, I don't know about that. She looks pretty old, but I mean, to make it to 100 and what did I say, 14?
Yeah.
What do you expect? But she seems very happy, so there's that. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why my homepage keeps trying to use Yahoo and not Google? It's really making me angry. Anyways, I'm not gonna talk.
That's
Oh right, thank you. I forgot.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I actually didn't even hear it.
Saving us.
Yeah.
Well, you can't hear it now, but we'll hear it later.
If you heard a small, high-pitched squeal in the background and now it's gone, congratulations. Matt remembered to take out the charger from my computer.
Woo! Nailed it.
But maybe you didn't even hear it. I don't know.
Maybe
Who knows?
not.
Who knows? We'll find out in post.
Or will we? No, we're not paying attention to that.
We don't edit these podcasts.
Silly.
This is just hit record and go and see what happens. And so far, it's off to a great start.
Whatever you say. Now we've reached the point where I'll talk about what I want to talk
Oh,
about.
okay. Now it's your idea. So
It's April 3rd.
it is April
right.
3rd.
Which is very close to April 1st.
Indeed.
Which, if you weren't aware, if you have been living under a rock, is commonly referred to as April Fool's Day.
That's what they say anyways.
But
Says the lore.
yeah, the lore of humanity. But why April Fool's Day? I sought out to answer this question today, and I have compiled some notes.
All right. Well, please.
Now, most of this is speculation. We don't really actually know why, where it originated. But the common speculation has to do with the French switch to the Gregorian calendar in 1582.
Gregorian calendar.
Yes, they were on the Julian calendar, and then they switched to the Gregorian. So
Then they started getting the chants. Gregorian chants. Right. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wow. Anyway, so New Year used to be April.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
But then when you switched calendars and moved to January, obviously. And so some people were slow to receive that news, right? Because
I see where this is going.
it was 1582, and
Right.
news did not get around as fast.
Right.
You know, AOL was pretty slow. Dial-up was not great.
Especially in
but,
the Gregorian times.
yeah. So people slow to receive the news got made fun of because they kept celebrating New Year's through the last week of March and into April. And they were often called Poisson d'Avril, which means April fish.
April fish.
That was
Why fish?
because it was supposed to symbolize a young, easily caught fish.
Oh.
Or, very gullible person.
Gotcha.
Yeah. They also could reference the vernal equinox, or the first day of spring, in the northern hemisphere, where Mother Nature likes to play pranks and have unpredictable, constantly changing weather, which if you live around here, you know exactly what that's like.
Yes. Year round.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter when.
Especially right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's that.
Okay.
And then it kind of it spread throughout Britain, 18th century, really. There's a Scottish tradition. Scottish tradition had a 2-day. It was not just 1 day. They're Scottish. They have to go above and beyond.
They had 2
2-day.
April Fools.
Yeah.
Wait, was it like back to back?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was like a
Yeah. It was like it was like a
April
thing.
Fool's Eve and then April Fool's
It was
Day.
like, hey, it's Mardi Gras, except April Fools.
And I'm sure they drank just so
Yeah.
much.
They had good old what we around here would call snipe hunting. Hunting the gawk is what they called it.
Hunting the gawk.
They send people on phony errands.
Yeah. Did they give them something before they went out there, like they do here? Like they give you a trash bag?
Yeah. Hey,
a flashlight?
You just stand out in the field and call them. I don't know if they did that or not, but and then they also had the second day is when they started pinning fake tails and kick me signs on people's butts. So that's awesome. I love that.
Yeah. No. That's where it started then.
Yeah.
It started in Scotland.
Thank the Scottish.
There you go.
Now I also prepared some lovely greatest.
Can you please show before you've already closed it? But can you please
I can
show
get
the
back
people
to it.
this guy?
All right, listen. I
Well, this had to have happened this morning.
I did that this morning.
He wrote down notes.
Yeah.
I know the listeners can't see, but you can imagine.
Yeah,
Or
I got a whole page.
if you want to see Matt's notes, head on over to YouTube and you can watch it there on Saturday.
Indeed.
This podcast.
But I collected a greatest hits of April Fools.
Is that what you're calling it?
That's what I'm calling it, because some of these are pretty amazing. If anyone was alive for some of these, let me know, because I'd like to know if you remember it.
Okay.
Probably not for this one. 1957.
Maybe.
Maybe, but
Some people we know were probably alive.
yeah.
But they won't remember it.
No, probably not. But this one is amazing to me because this was a BBC thing.
Okay.
All right, they aired a special called The Swiss Spaghetti Harvest.
Okay.
They went through all the trouble of filming people harvesting noodles from trees. All right, and it was a record-breaking year for them. All right, the harvest was plentiful. And they had people calling in for weeks wanting to know where they could buy spaghetti trees.
Oh my God. That's hilarious.
There are some dumb people
Wow.
in the world. They eventually had to inform people, hey,
This was a joke. You do know how spaghetti is made, right? Obviously not.
I guess not.
Some people just didn't know.
The next greatest hit in 1974. This one is so amazing. I can't even. No practical joker will ever top this. The eruption of Mount Edgecombe, which the name already to me I thought was the joke.
Edgecombe.
Yeah, Edgecombe. But this was in Sitka, Alaska. All right.
Okay.
People woke up to a disturbing sight. Black smoke rising from the crater of Mount Edgecombe, which was a long dormant volcano. All right. So suddenly smoke coming out of your volcano. That's not cool.
That's frightening.
Turns out it was a local practical joker by the name of Porky Bicker. What a name.
His name is Porky?
Porky Bicker. He flew hundreds of tires into the mouth of the volcano and lit it on fire.
What?
So he, yeah.
How did he get... How?
I don't know. What else are you going to do in Alaska besides fly some tires in on a prop plane?
So he put tires onto a plane and then dropped them into the volcano.
Into the mouth of a volcano.
Did he do this alone? Was this just him?
I have no idea.
If it was him by himself, that's honestly impressive.
This man went above and beyond the Call of Duty.
Wow.
And according to local legend, when Mount St. Helens erupted 6 years later in 1980,
they blamed him.
Somebody, a resident, wrote him a letter and said, "This time you have gone too far."
That's crazy.
Indeed.
That's so he didn't get arrested for that.
No, why would he?
I don't know. I feel like that's some type of like national.
No. That's a nationally awesome prank, is what it was.
I mean, you're not wrong about that. It's
if you faked a volcano eruption,
and if you did it by yourself,
that's incredible. Amazing.
You think they heard that?
I hope they did.
Oh, they're gonna hear it.
But now for my final and my favorite. This one.
This is how many are there?
This one's. I got a list of 100. I'm not going through all of them.
You can go through all of them if you want to.
Yeah, I picked my top 2 there, but this was my favorite because this is the one that apparently fooled me.
Okay.
Because it was the dangerous April Fool's joke. It's the April Fool's joke that you see after April Fool's Day.
Okay.
All right, because on April Fool's Day, learned people, you know,
smart people.
They are always on the lookout, and you see something a little fishy, and you go, "Oh, April Fools."
Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah.
But after that, it's like you turn into an idiot again, and you forget what just happened yesterday.
Yeah.
And I already mentioned to you about the pothole.
Oh, yeah.
That our lovely pothole was magically filled in. They fixed it.
Somebody posted a picture on Facebook.
Yes.
Saying
photos that the cleanly paved parking lot. There were cars parked on top, and I thought, wow, they got to that pretty quick.
And then
and then I realized, yeah.
To which you did learn that it was in fact
not
filled in.
In fact, an April Fool's prank.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, but I didn't see it till the day after.
If you're
so
if you're a Dixonite and you would like to learn more about the Dixon pothole, this is a plug for someone I have no idea who they are, but they're doing some amazing things on Facebook. They're do you like the page?
No.
The page is called the Dixon. I think it's just called the Dixon Hole. I think is the name of the page.
Which already,
it's amazing.
What an enticing name.
They're memeing so hard just with the title. But it is a page dedicated to nothing but the Dixon pothole. And somebody, I don't know if they're taking entries or if it's just one person creating this, but they're taking pictures of the pothole and photoshopping them and putting things in and around the hole. So they're putting like the Titanic into the hole. I mean, it's amazing. Just so if you want a nice,
if they could Photoshop it on like somebody's butt, like
the hole,
like a big hole.
Yeah. You know what? We'll send them a message after this and see what they can do.
Hey, I got an idea for you.
Because if they are some Photoshop wizards.
Yeah.
If it's just them, It's pretty impressive stuff, actually. You should check it out sometime. And you should, too, listeners and viewers. Go to Facebook and find it.
Look up the Dixon hole.
It
But be
doesn't
careful. Be careful what you look up.
Don't just type that into Google. Go into Facebook
Yeah.
and type it, because you might find some things you did not want to see. But no, it's actually, it doesn't even matter if you live in Dixon or not. Just go find the Dixon hole and
Just look it
see
up.
some fantastic Photoshop work, because, good Lord, it's so funny. It's blowing out. It has like 2,000 likes now. It started like last month. Yeah.
Now that is the power of good marketing.
Indeed. And good Photoshop skills. If you're good at Photoshop, you're going to be successful.
You can, especially in these days, you can do anything.
Oh, yeah. You can make 55-year-old women believe anything if you're great at Photoshop. Ooh, that was real.
Was that a personal hit?
Whoo.
That was a hot take.
But yeah, April Fool's pranks, man. Have you ever pulled an April Fool's prank? Can you remember one that you've actually pulled?
Yeah, I don't think I really ever have tried. I can't think of any.
Really?
I mean, I'm sure I've done some passing, tell someone something, and then April Fool's.
Just kidding.
But no, I haven't ever done anything like an elaborate hoax.
You know, whenever I was younger, and April Fool's to me wasn't like a hoax thing. I just thought it was just like a day where you just like pull pranks on people. And that's what I did. So one day, my friend Brian Young, I'm sorry, Brian.
Poor Brian.
Well, you know, in middle school, we had the metal lockers.
Yeah.
Right. That had the vent holes.
Yes.
I guess to keep your books cool.
You have to let him breathe.
Right,
all right?
exactly. I still don't understand that. But so what I did, right, is I got like 20 pieces of paper, and I just like, this took me a while. I don't remember.
Oh my.
I don't remember how I found time for this.
I guess we know why Dalton didn't get good grades.
I did fine. But I did have an extended leave from class when I did this. But I like ripped up these 20 pieces of paper and individually stuck the pieces of paper that I ripped into the vent holes of his locker. And I made sure I was the first one standing there when he opened it. And man, it was so it was everywhere.
I can only imagine the look on Brian's face was very similar to the look he always has on his face.
Yeah, very, very unchanging. He was like, meh, I'm not going to clean it up.
Yeah.
And then he didn't. I'm sorry to that janitor that had to clean up that paper.
That was the real prank.
Yeah. Sorry. I shouldn't have done that, actually. I should have cleaned it up. You know what? Maybe I did. I don't remember. That was so long ago. I don't remember what actually happened after that. But that is a real problem, though. People just leaving trash out for janitors to clean up, saying, the janitors will clean it up. I mean, like, I know it's their job, but
Rude.
yeah, it's not cool. It's not cool. Don't
Pick
do
up
that.
after yourselves.
Pick up after yourselves. If you throw up, you don't have to clean that up. That's one thing. But if you just like drop something, pick it up, because make their job a little bit easier, because it doesn't take that much effort to just pick something up.
I like how we turned this from April Fool's Day into hey,
Janitor,
don't litter.
Yeah, don't litter for sure. So you can't think of anything you've ever pulled?
No, I'm not a big practical joke kind of guy. I'm more of a tell funny stories kind of guy.
That's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm not really a big prankster either, but that's like the only one I can think of that I ever did. And it was great. It was so fulfilling watching the paper fall from his locker. It was great.
That 5 seconds of was just pure euphoria.
It really was, actually. So there's no more you want to share? No more stories?
No.
Okay.
No, that's it.
I thought you were going to share like 100
No.
stories.
No. Nobody has time for all that.
There are some fast food places that like to pool. I keep saying pool. It's
Actually, you know what?
pull.
Now that I think about it, I did have two more that I will share.
okay.
That has to do with fast food.
Okay.
That I just remembered
Maybe there's some of the ones that I'm thinking about.
because I saw it. I definitely remember one of them, and the other one sounds familiar
Yeah.
because they were in the 90s.
Ah.
All right, 96. Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
They announced they were going to purchase the Liberty Bell and rename it the Taco Liberty Bell.
Yeah. I do remember this one. I feel like it happened more recent than the 90s, though.
No, 96.
I had no idea.
That one is like foggy, but I kind of remember it. The one I definitely remember this one. 98, 6 years old. Burger King came out with the special edition left-handed Whopper.
That's actually hilarious.
And yes.
That's hilarious.
And people tried to order the left-handed Whopper for days.
And there was no luck there. You know what? They probably
we're all sold out, but we got regular Whoppers.
What if they just gave them just like a regular Whopper and said, "Here's your left-handed Whopper"?
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh boy."
I mean, I would have
Whopper.
I would have made it, but like put the buns upside down.
And they were like, "Oh, this is different."
Is this like European?
Is this from Australia?
What? No, you're just dumb.
They were probably telling their friends like, "Oh my God, all right, so I got this burger from Burger King called the left-handed burger, but the buns are turned inside out. It changed the way it tasted completely. You've got to try it."
Put it in your mouth.
And they were totally serious about it.
Yes.
No, I saw one on April Fool's Day. McDonald's did this. Did you see the one about the sauces?
No.
It was like the melted shake sauces.
That sounds...
It was like chocolate shake and vanilla shake and strawberry shake, but like in sauce packets.
That sounds
And some people were like
nasty.
really excited about it and thought this was a real thing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That I
That's
think
probably the same people who were really excited for pickle slushies at Sonic.
that was a thing though.
Yeah, that was
actually
real,
happened.
and that's
it's
gross.
Still happening. Oh man, there's so many people who love pickle juice, and I'm like, why? We're probably triggering somebody right now. But I don't know. I've just never. I'm not a huge pickle. I'm appreciating them more now as I get older because for some reason my taste buds are changing.
No, they're not. You're just eating more things.
No. I really think it happens. I don't know, because like there were things that I would not even touch when I was younger, and I would try it and be like, oh my God, that's so gross. And then now I'm like eating those things. I'm like, actually, this tastes pretty good. I don't know. You don't think it's a thing that happens?
I'm sure it is to some extent.
Oh, then why do you look so skeptical?
Well, you know.
Oh my goodness. But no, people were like, I think that's like taking it a little bit too far. Like if you create like a totally new product, like not just like the left-handed Whopper, because that's not like a new product. They were just you know making it funny. But if you create this whole new product that people like actually get excited about, and then you go, oh, just kidding, it's a joke. But like people are going to be mad about it. So people might riot a little bit.
We'll have a Szechuan sauce repeat.
Exactly, but you know, I guess they actually delivered with that. I'm sure people know about the Szechuan sauce thing.
We don't have to talk about it.
It
was one of the low points of humanity. Let's just put it that way.
It was so bad. Yeah, look up Szechuan sauce McDonald's and just read the stories and be appalled by what humanity has done.
Not good. Not good times.
Yeah, really, really bad times. That's the only ones I can think of about the fast food ones.
Yeah,
a lot of
there. I mean, I saw a bunch more this year, but none of them were really like that funny.
Yeah,
a lot of game companies pulled their whole, or at least I saw IGN did this. They put out like a Nintendo Direct thing. Look at all these things coming to the Switch, and then it was all
it was all fake
leaks and whatnot. It's like that's
mean.
That's just dumb.
It's kind of mean.
Why would you do that?
Why would you get people excited about that and then pull it away from them and make them really sad?
Bah.
But yeah, no, I think sometimes people take it too, especially companies that deliver products that people really enjoy, and if they're making something new and then take it away, people are gonna get mad. So
it's true.
I don't know. Marketing, man, it's crazy. I heard that.
Good.
That was cute.
I'm glad you
did.
It
was a cute little burp there. I liked that.
I wonder if it picked up.
It did. I heard it in the headphones.
Yeah?
I did.
Awesome.
I did.
Hey,
I did.
Enjoy that.
I'm going to enjoy it later. Isn't that right, Evie?
You're weird.
Something else I wanted to talk about today.
Yes.
A movie that we watched recently.
Indeed.
That we intended to watch months ago and talk about it on the podcast.
When it came out.
But we can talk about it now.
Because we finally seen it.
We watched it last week.
Saturday.
Yeah. We watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And it was...
I think you meant to say the best movie of 2018.
Did it come out in 2018?
Yeah, that was last year.
Wow. I thought it was 2019.
Mm-mm.
How far are we into 2019? Sometimes I forget.
It's April.
Right, I know. We just talked about April Fools. But it feels like we've just dipped our toes into it, and it's actually like pushing halfway through the year.
Yeah, we are a quarter through the year.
Time's going by too fast, man. Is this what happens when you get old?
Yes.
Yeah, the answer is yes. But we watched Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Can my computer just stop using Yahoo? It's not a good browser. It's really not.
I'm pretty sure you can fix that.
I can, but I don't have time right now. I'll fix it afterwards. So Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is an animated movie.
Yes.
But they're
not just animated. So smoothly animated.
It is, but it almost has this like...
It was awesome.
It has this like pop art style too, a little bit.
Well, it's supposed to be comic book-esque.
Yeah, comic book-esque, so they have like the lines pop up sometimes when somebody hits something, or like a... Did like actual words pop up at one point when something was... Yeah. So it was really neat. Unlike anything I've seen in a long
It was
time.
kind of Scott Pilgrim-y.
Sort of, but like full, full animation.
Yeah.
And I liked it a whole lot. It was a really, really good movie. I didn't go into it with like super high expectations because, well, we just watched a video on the way home from Nashville today talking about, well, it was what's the video we watched on the way home from Nashville?
I'm not sure which one you're referring to.
About Spider-Man.
Oh, the Honest Trailers.
Honest Trailers. Yeah. How they were saying, like, this is a movie with a whole lot of ideas into one.
Yeah.
Which is true. Because I watched the trailer and I was like, there's a lot going on in this movie. How are they going to...
There was indeed quite a lot going on.
There was. And it's hard to balance that with a story.
Especially when most people are not comic book readers. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people... You know, they watched the Raimi Spider-Man films in, early 2000s.
Yeah.
And that was like their first introduction into Spider-Man kind of in the cinema sense.
Yeah.
I guess.
Which was the first, like, real, other than, like, Batman from the 60s, was, like, the real superheroes in a cinematic universe.
Well, I mean, there were Superman movies in... the Christopher Reeve movies in like
that's right.
In the 70s or 80s. I think it was 80s. But and then you had your Dark Knight stuff in the 90s.
Yeah, but that's right. The
but it was the first of the kind of modern day.
But I guess that was the first Marvel
yes.
stuff, because the other stuff was DC.
I think. I can't think of any other Marvel thing that was before that.
That's the first one. How about this? That's the first one I remember watching. That was a superhero movie.
It was definitely. I think it was.
Besides, like the '60s Batman stuff.
Yeah.
Because my dad was a fan, so we watched that when I was younger. But that's like the first time, and it blew my mind. I can't tell you how many times I watched that Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. It was a lot.
Yeah.
And I actually watched it back recently, and I was like, it's kind of cheesy, but
it was very cheesy.
But it's still probably
that was the charm.
It's still one of my favorite Spider-Man movies.
Yeah,
the very first one of all time. There's been a lot of reincarnations.
Yeah, but see, that's what most people know. They just know the Tobey, the Peter Parker line. Yeah, because that's the most famous Spider-Man.
Yes.
So most people are not aware that there are a lot of different Spider-Man continuities, as it were.
Yeah.
Comics are pretty complicated.
Yeah.
You almost need a PhD to understand everything that's going on.
You really, really do.
And even still, oftentimes the writers have no clue what they're doing. They're just making it up.
They're making it up and calling it the universe of this character. Because like pretty much especially Marvel, every character has its own universe of other characters. Spider-Man, for example, is one, of course.
Yeah.
Deadpool. There's so many different. There's like.
I mean, if you had told me when I was 10 years old that Spider-Man would be killed and then Doc Ock would inhabit his body and take over as Spider-Man in the Superior Spider-Man comics. Yeah, that happened.
That happened. Look it up. Matt just told me about it recently, and I was like,
yeah, it's a doozy.
What?
It's a doozy.
You also showed me, we'll come back to the Spider-Man, but you also showed me something. You showed me a picture recently. It was a Batman comic.
Oh, yes.
And it was just like a couple panels where Robin was a giant starfish.
Yes. It was actually a Justice League, an excerpt from Justice League.
Oh, right, sorry.
Featuring Batman, obviously.
Of course.
So one of the first, I think the very first villain the Justice League ever fought back in the 60s when they wrote the comics was, I can't remember his name now. But he was a giant galactic starfish, is basically what it boiled down to, that took over people's minds. And they beat him, and Batman kept a peace. And it grew in his lab, and he spends time with it, and it calls him Dad, and now it's Robin. So, hey.
Oh, man.
Comics. They're weird.
Starl? Starrol? The Siege of Starl?
Yes.
Apparently, it was in the animated series as well. The starfish was.
Oh, there you go.
Which, if you haven't watched Batman the Animated Series,
you need to.
You need to. It's been a long time. I don't think I watched all of the episodes, but
that's where we got the greatest voice for the Joker.
Of course, Mark Hamill. Oh my goodness. Who's also? Did you see? He's going to be doing some voice acting right now. In a new,
I can't remember what it's
movie.
For. I don't remember what he's doing.
Did you see what he was talking about?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so he's going to be the new voice for Chucky.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now I do remember.
He's going to be Chucky, which is really exciting.
It's really creepy is what it's going to be.
Yes, it's going to be creepy. He's like the master of creepy voices.
Yeah.
I mean...
You wouldn't expect that from Skywalker.
Yeah,
but,
just Luke Skywalker. But no, he's like a
there
pro.
He is, the voice of your nightmares.
Yes. I think my favorite... I mean, yeah, the animated series, amazing, fantastic. But my favorite voice acting for Mark Hamill is Batman in the Batman video games.
Yeah.
They are, I mean, it's disturbing.
Well, he went above and beyond for those.
Yeah. And the way they animated the Joker in the video games is even, I mean, it's just, it is, it's creepy.
Well, it wasn't cartoony.
It was real.
Yeah.
And they did a fantastic job. If you haven't played those video games, play them if you like Batman. But people are playing them for the Joker. That's why they're playing.
That's why he has a new movie coming out.
He does. Oh, and the trailer looks really,
that trailer
really
just came
good.
Today.
No April Fools here.
If you haven't seen it, I mean, they should have released it on April Fools because, man...
It makes sense.
That would just be like such beautiful timing.
Yeah, it makes sense. Because
people would be like, "Oh no, it's fake," and they'd be like, "No, this is real."
Well, they could have like incorporated it into the trailer
somehow.
Yeah, I don't know how, but
would have been interesting.
No fooling.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix is going to be the Joker, and I'm really excited about that.
He hasn't like done anything in a while.
Wasn't Walk the Line his last like big movie role? I don't know. Which he did a fantastic job in that movie.
I think it was because after that he had his stint as a rapper.
Yeah, you want to talk about that?
No. I mean, I didn't listen to it.
No, I just mean, talk about him just being a rapper. Why was he a rapper? Did he actually release music?
I'm not sure. I don't know that he did.
Or did he just take on the role, just this rapper character?
I think he was just like...
For no reason.
Yo, it's my time.
Yeah, to be a rapper. I wish I could remember what his name was. Hang on.
It was something silly.
How do you spell his name? J-A-Q.
I think it's Joaqu.
Joaqu. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. What a way to spell that. That's crazy. Joaquin Phoenix, rapper. That's all I'm going to type, and I'm going to see what happens. Oh, goodness.
You're digging back into some painful memories, I'm sure.
Sean Combs?
Yeah, what about him?
It says, plot. In 2008, while rehearsing for a charity event, actor Joaquin Phoenix, with Casey Affleck's camera watching, tells people he's quitting to pursue a career of rap music. Over the next year, we watched the actor write, rehearse, and perform to an audience.
Well, there you go.
He importunes. Is that the way you pronounce that? Importunes? What does that
Sure.
word mean?
I'm not looking at it, but
It says he importunes Sean Combs and hopes he'll produce the record. Maybe it was a bit. Maybe it was just a bit.
it was all an elaborate bit.
Joaquin Phoenix on Letterman. Maybe it was a bit. Either way, that's hilarious. Oh, he had like a beard?
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, he went full gruff.
That's crazy.
Full gruff on that one.
That's hilarious.
That was when people thought, oh no, Joaquin's in some dark days.
He's going crazy.
He must be on drugs.
The cool
He's
thing,
about to have a 2000 Britney breakdown.
shaves his head. No, Joaquin is known for his method acting.
Yeah, very strong method acting.
Yeah, which is cool because that I think really just makes you do a better job.
Yeah.
Most of the people who do method acting just do an incredible job in the movies.
However, it also tends to bleed over into their lives.
Yeah. Well, because
that's kind of the point.
Yeah, because Heath Ledger, of course. I mean, tragic, but that's what happened. I think Johnny Depp also method acts. The weird thing about him, though, or the funny thing, I guess, is because he's done all these Pirates of the Caribbean movies, or Caribbean, whatever, Pirates of the Caribbean movies.
Depends on where you're from.
Yeah, I guess so. Like before he started doing the movies, he just talked in a regular American accent.
Yeah.
Now he has this hint of a British accent all the time. But I guess if you just talk that way for long enough, you just kind of take it on, I guess.
Become the role.
I don't know. And we're back.
Wow.
What
a strange turn of events that was.
I know these people probably are like, "What? You're back? From where?"
Well, obviously you have to edit in.
Well, I'm talking about the listeners. The viewers know.
Oh,
the viewers know, but the listeners have no idea, and we're just randomly coming back in out of nowhere. We're just saying, "And we're back," and you were like, "We didn't even know you were gone."
Where did you go?
So our mics.
I took a trip to the Caribbean.
Wow.
It was pretty great.
Wow.
Got a tan. JK.
Did you see Johnny
Got
Depp?
sunburnt.
Was he talking in a British accent?
Yes.
No, our mics just decided to.
I had some pina coladas. Anyways, wow.
That was really good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
You know what? You should think about a music career.
Really?
Yeah, you really should. Speaking of that.
Sounds not very lucrative. Oof.
Ludacris, the rapper?
That's a big oof right there.
No. Our mic stopped working.
Yeah.
For no apparent reason.
But after we had been talking for 10 minutes,
yeah,
realizing.
we had talked for 10 minutes. I had a page open and was looking at Rotten Tomatoes
things,
and which has never been a problem before.
Yeah.
But here we are having problems. So thanks, Dell.
Man.
I mean, I guess it's Dell's fault. I don't know.
That's who we'll blame.
So we were talking about the method acting thing. And
yeah, we're done from that. We're moving on. Spider-Verse.
Yeah, so we'll actually talk about the Spider-Verse movie now.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Go watch it.
Go watch it. It was a great movie. I don't know if I said this previously,
it was hella tight.
I put it up there with the Tobey Maguire one because that one has a special place in my heart. But this one is it's on its way.
It has a new special place.
It definitely has some playback
Yeah.
ability. I don't know what the correct term for that is, but I would watch it again 100% because I feel like there's things that I missed. I feel like there were probably some Easter eggs. I mean, there has to be.
There definitely were. You know when you're like gonna say were, but then you realize was is the correct word, so you
Right.
say wers.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
Yeah,
Um,
that happened to me. Just
Evie
now.
also liked it.
Yeah.
She liked it.
I don't think she did.
Yeah, hey, sometimes we forget that Evie's a stuffed animal, not a real person.
What are you talking about?
Just kidding. So
Wait, what?
No, the movie was great. It's an animated movie. If you don't like animated movies, I feel like even if you don't, you'll like this movie because it feels real. I felt like there were points while I was watching it that I totally forgot that it was an animated movie, and I was just like watching.
There's the typical animation that I think of when I hear animation, and it's makes me think of 90s and 2000s Disney movies.
Okay.
And then there's like modern animation, which makes me think Pixar.
Yeah.
But this is like
it's somewhere in between.
new.
Yeah. Because it has like a 2D and a 3D quality at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is I feel like really hard to pull off.
But they did it.
But they did it. I mean, it really was just like watching a comic book come to life.
Yeah.
But without all the dots.
Yes.
Which is what a lot of people use when they're like doing a comic, which I mean I guess is a thing, the little color dots, but people like use that when they're recreating comic book art. They use little dots. This doesn't have that. There are no dots in this movie. This looks like a real 3D animation movie, but they use elements from comic books in the movie to make it feel like it's a comic book come to life.
Yes.
Which is really awesome.
In all the cool ways.
Yeah. Yeah, so you get a little bang every now and then pop up, or you get the
inner monologue going on.
I think my favorite part about it is the Spidey senses.
Yes.
Whenever they pop up, I'm like, that's really cool.
Boom, got him.
Yeah, that's all I
hype.
said. I liked it a lot, and you should go watch it because it's a great movie. And maybe we'll watch another movie and talk about it next week. Who knows?
Maybe we too will become a movie review podcast. Probably not.
No, but maybe sometimes, because you never
Just
know.
occasionally.
This podcast is a mixed bag, man. You just stick your hand in and hope something doesn't bite you.
Hope there's no needles down there.
A little side story. Remember that when that happened to us at
yeah.
at
I
that
remember that.
festival that we played?
I was very leery about that.
I think you were the first one to get out of the bag, right?
I just went in there. I
Yeah.
was like, all right, I mean, I guess if I catch something, I catch something.
No, this girl was like walking because we just got we played. I'm stuttering. We played a show. We're back to the we. We played a show with Rufus Dawkins. We were his like backing band. We were just part of the Rufus Dawkins experience.
Yeah.
So we played a show with him, and then afterwards we were just chilling, listening to bands. And this girl walked up with this giant like burlap bag, and was like
very suspicious.
Yeah, and she was just like.
She wasn't suspicious, but
No,
the bag was.
She was fine. The bag was very suspicious. So she just like hands it to Matt. Not hands it, but like opens it and shoves it to Matt. Stick your hand in, pick one out.
I was like, pick a what out?
Didn't say at all
what was
in the bag. And I 100% thought it was drugs. Like maybe
when I went in there, that's what I was hoping for.
Maybe like pot brownies.
I was like, oh man, I got a bag of Coke.
Which isn't. Oh, I said pot brownies. That's not drugs. But Coke definitely would have been drugs, and that would have been an interesting night.
I got a heroin packet. What did you get? LSD tablets.
Oh man, just a big old bag of cocaine.
I got an acid sheet. Look, Rick and Morty.
Isn't that the thing to do now?
Yeah.
Swift posting page.
Dumb.
Are you still on that page on Facebook?
Yeah, I like to lurk.
Yeah, me too. It gets pretty dark sometimes though.
Yeah.
People have no idea what we're talking about, and we're not gonna discuss it either.
I'm not gonna elaborate because you don't want to know.
It's a really dark.
It also is full of sin.
It has a lot of sin. It's a Rick and Morty meme page on Facebook, and we're not even gonna tell you the title because it's bad.
Yeah.
But no,
anyways, I reached my hand in this bag,
and it was just bracelets.
Yeah, it was just bracelets.
It was handmade bracelets that I still wear mine sometimes.
Yeah, as do I.
It was a little nostalgic because no one's made me a bracelet like that before. So
Yeah.
it was like, oh, this is actually really cool. Because you
It
could
was
tell.
like those bracelets you make when you're in like 5th grade.
Yeah.
And you're making your mom like a Mother's Day thing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But that's why it was cool, because you could tell she like went out to Hobby Lobby or whatever
Yeah.
craft store she goes to, and she bought the beads and she bought the fishing wire, and she sat down and thread every single one of them and tied them together and put them in the bag. That's a lot of work.
Yes, it is.
So
Because I have no idea how many were in there, but it was not a few.
no, it was a lot.
lot.
And she was just giving them away.
Yeah.
So that's what made it awesome for me, is that she spent so much time and then she just let me have one. So that was really cool.
Spreading the love.
No cocaine, unfortunately. I know Matt's really sad about that.
I was pretty upset.
But hey,
I got a pretty good consolation prize.
you did. We both got bracelets, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy we got to share that
And
experience
I didn't
together.
have to lift up my shirt.
That's true. It wasn't Mardi Gras.
No.
We should go to Mardi Gras sometime. Does that like stress you out when I say that?
Yes, it does. Anytime you say we should go do this, I get immediately stressed out.
You would think I would be stressed about it too, but I don't get stressed about it until I'm actually
you're
there.
way more of a people person than I am.
I guess so.
I'm kind of more of the front load stress guy, and then when it's happening, I'm just like, all right, whatever.
No, it's not that bad.
You're much more of the in the moment stress guy.
Yeah. Oh, I work myself up before it happens. I don't get too stressed, I guess, though. I mean, I do get stressed. It depends. It depends on the situation. It depends on the situation.
I mean, you could say that for anyone, but
yeah. When it comes to people, though, I'm not as stressed. I think I just get more stressed about myself, really.
That's factual.
There you go. There's the podcast. A little hodgepodge of things.
Oh no, you're still missing something.
Oh my God, you're right. You know, I didn't even pull it up. I didn't even think about it.
I'm ashamed.
This water is washing away my memories.
It's washed away something.
Oh, I'm glad you reminded me, because, man, I would have been sad if this didn't happen. Here we go. Look at that. There it is.
I need my
right.
pad.
Right.
I need my maxi pad.
Whoo, okay. I mean, I guess I have to go ahead and do it. This is everyone's new favorite game, but it's a limited edition game because it's not going to last a whole lot longer.
Yeah. Get it while it's here.
Can Dalton guess Matt's order?
You have to edit in a tactical nuke.
Beautiful. Thank you, Matt.
You have a lot to do.
I have a lot to do.
episode.
I don't. That's the only thing I have to do.
No, you have to edit in our technical difficulties.
Oh, true. That won't be too bad. Well, okay, so I guessed Wendy's last time. I'm excluding that from the list. And now we only have 3 places.
Only 3 remaining.
I'm going to go ahead and give a nice plug to randomize.org for sponsoring.
Man, if you want to randomize a list, head on over to randomize.org.
Randomize.org for all your randomizing needs.
Indeed.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, click. Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
All right. So if
this isn't the easiest one for you to guess, I don't know which one is.
if people are unaware of how this game works, I'm guessing Matt's order because Matt and I go to a lot of restaurants together, and today I'm guessing what his order is from Taco Bell, and I'm gonna see if I can get it right. I don't know. You haven't even written it down yet.
I have to remember what the number is.
Oh, I don't know if I'll get the number right or not. I don't think I will, actually. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Taco Bell menu. I'm not doing this because I'm cheating. I'm doing this because I want to know what the number is, because I honestly don't know if I can remember what the number of this item that you get from Taco Bell is. Wow, look at Yahoo just being real slow. You know what? Don't use Yahoo.
Yahoo's for losers.
Yeah. I wish we could get a...
All right, here we go. I think I got it right. I probably didn't spell this right.
All right, people are about to look. Boom!
home.
Yeah, did it work out?
Yeah, it worked out.
At Taco
It worked out.
Bell. Yeah, here we go. I'm looking up what the number is, and I don't think I'm gonna get it right because it's not showing me like the numbered.
I mean, it doesn't matter as long
items.
as you get the name
All right.
down.
I mean, I think it's far too easy. This one's a little too easy.
This one is too easy.
Because
Well, like it is and it isn't. Yeah, because sometimes you roll up at Taco Bell and they have a brand new $5 box, and you're like, "What's in that box? I want that box." And that happens to me
yeah,
a lot.
exactly. Because sometimes Taco Bell has some really cool new items.
Yeah.
I think Taco Bell is the innovator of new items.
Sometimes they bring that heat,
Yeah,
and you just have to try it.
yeah.
You have to-
I know we've had our quorums in the past about
quorums.
Quorums.
Qualms.
Qualms. Yeah, that's
Our quorums.
yeah. Well, you didn't know about the correct pronunciation of the word. Which was the volcano burrito. And
yeah.
but it's okay. I mean, it's not, but it's fine.
It's
But you know what? We still love Taco Bell.
yeah.
And this is
Man.
what you love at Taco
You're
Bell.
talking about it now. I'm
Craving
We
it?
just had Mexican earlier today.
Are you still craving
I
some
can't
Taco
do
Bell,
it
huh?
again.
That's
I
fine.
can't.
That's fine.
I will. It will not be good.
You don't have to give them the details. But
The
trust us, it
toilet
won't be
will
good.
not be pleased. Anyways,
Way to say toilet in the most
the toilet.
southern way possible. The toilet.
Boy, get your foot out of that toilet.
What scenario is this where someone has their foot in the toilet?
Listen, you don't want to know.
I'm not gonna ask, but maybe I do.
Hey,
I'll ask
we've all
later.
been three once.
You're right.
Don't.
You're right.
Don't act.
I'm just gonna go out and say it.
All right, there you go.
It's the quesarito.
That's the
That's your. So I'm gonna try to do what you wrote down. It's the quesarito, no sour cream, Mountain Dew. Was that it?
Indeed.
Is that the whole thing?
That's the whole thing.
I got it right.
That's it.
This might be only the second time I got it completely right.
Yeah.
Because I was like almost right last time with Wendy's.
Yeah, you were pretty close.
But this time I was like on the nose.
That's it.
Did I get it in like order too?
Yeah. Quesarito, no sour cream,
That's what
Mountain
I'm
Dew.
talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about,
It was
baby.
the, if you're curious, I think it's the number 11. I think.
I have no idea.
It's somewhere around there.
I think you're right, though. I think you're right.
11 sounds correct to me.
That's it, man.
That's this special Wednesday edition
Yeah, not Tuesday.
because your boy was real tired yesterday.
Yeah, we did some things yesterday, and then after we got done doing those things, we had some musical things that we had to take care of.
Yeah.
And then once we got done, Matt closed his eyes, and he was like, "Bro, I'm done.
I don't know that I can get up.
I'm done for the day." And I
Matt-
was like, "All right."
Matt slept a total of maybe 3 hours in 36,
Yeah,
and he was he was done.
real tired boy. I hope he gets some good sleep tonight too.
You know, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it coming on.
I can see it in your eyes,
I'm feeling it coming on.
and I can see it in your smile. You didn't like that?
It made me feel a certain way.
And what way was that? Also, thank you for playing Can Dalton Guess Matt's Order.
Yes.
I was gonna
Yes.
scream it, but they don't need to hear it again. So to sum it up, please go watch. You can rent it on YouTube for like $6. Go watch Spiderman.
Or you know what?
Into
Better
the
yet,
Spider-Verse.
Yeah, don't be wishy-washy. All right, commit to something. Go to Walmart, buy the Blu-ray, just own it.
I mean, that's cool.
You're
too.
not gonna regret owning it.
You're right. And there's probably some really bomb special features on there.
I bet there is.
Which is the biggest thing I miss. And
Yeah.
I don't have to miss it because I could go buy movies. But, man, the convenience is just so great to where you can just stream things. But I do miss all the special, like the commentary and the deleted scenes. And
That's the cool part.
yeah.
That's the cool parts, man.
Yeah. So, anyways, go watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Really great movie, very innovative in the animation department.
Indeed.
What else do we talk about?
Next year, you too should try to fake a volcano eruption for April Fools.
Indeed. Or just,
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
That's your
follow the
plan now?
footsteps of my hero.
In the background, Foo Fighters. There goes my
Meanwhile, it's just me running around with lit tires.
Right, but it's
Chucking 'em into a
actually just
volcano.
you running around naked in your neighborhood with tires.
Yes.
So get ready for April Fools. Fools.
Wow.
2020.
You better have your vision ready for it too. You better
Yeah.
have 2020 because
And,
you don't want to miss it.
Wear your glasses because you want to see what's going on with Matt in his neighborhood that you have no idea where it is.
And you never will.
I'm gonna leak it.
Don't you dare.
I'm gonna leak it. Hey, did you know we're in a band called Stray Nova?
Are
Yeah.
you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
In the words of Matt White. Yeah.
He's right. Those
Pretty
are my
accurate.
words.
Yeah. Go and find us, our band, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Go watch all these podcast videos on YouTube. All you have to do is search Stray Nova, and you'll find all of them. You'll also find some of our Stray sessions,
Find some music videos in there.
which we worked very hard on, and we would love for you to watch them with your eye holes, because they're great. And we're not just tooting our own horn. Like we said before, there's other people in the videos
Yeah.
which did a great job,
It's not just us.
and they're great because of them, not because of us.
Yeah.
No, go watch them. We would love for you to watch them. Give them a like. Like this video. Smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
Leave us a comment in the comment section and let us know if you or if you're listening to us, and not watching. You can't do that. But
Yeah.
if you are listening, give this podcast a 5-star review, please, and leave a review saying these guys really suck. But please leave that 5-star. You can say whatever you want to. I
Yeah.
don't care. But hit that 5-star button. But also like this video on YouTube if you're watching it there. Leave us a comment. Tell us if you watched the Spiderman movie. Tell us if you liked it. Tell us if you didn't like it. We would love to know and have a conversation with you in the comments below. So that's it. There you go. How was my spiel? Was it like super YouTube-y?
Man, for a minute, I believed that you were a professional YouTuber.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate it.
For a solid minute,
I appreciate it.
you had me.
Thank you.
And then I snapped back to reality, and I was like, oh, wait.
You think they'll believe it?
They might.
I guess we'll find out.
They might.
Hey, thanks for listening to this podcast, Nova Talks. My name is Dalton.
My name is Miles Morales Lover 69.
Is that your Twitch streaming name?
Yeah. When I live stream myself running naked with a burning tire, that's what it's going to be.
There you go. You've heard it here first, folks. That's where he's going to stream it, on Twitch, April 1st, 2020.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Get ready.
We'll talk at you next week.
Bye.